Welcome back to File Under Fire Wrestling Review Podcast. My name is Brady. I'm your host. Joined with me, as always, is Dom.
Hey guys, what's up, guys? I couldn't think of nothing this time, but hi, guys.
And Avi. He can't think of nothing either.
Yeah.
What do you? I said, hey.
We
didn't pick up.
We didn't hear nothing.
We
Just
did
like
not
you
hear
haven't
nothing.
heard
Oh,
nothing.
I'm sorry.
Just like you haven't heard nothing for like 3 days now, because I mean I put the tweet out. People, if you listen to this podcast, I mean I'm sure there are people that like there's not a ton of crossover of like people who actually pay attention
Our
to all
loyal
our tweets.
fans.
Yeah, but like
listen.
the people who like see our Twitter.
Life happens.
Yeah. I think we were all busy on Sunday. Like
Yeah.
That is the day. This is the day for the Lord. So,
Dude, of course.
I didn't get home till like after 10 o'clock on Sunday. That was terrible. So yeah, I don't know.
I'd still be tired if I didn't get home Sunday.
But trust me. Yesterday I made terrible decisions yesterday and decided I was like I need to be up early for work. So I told my girlfriend, I was like, "Hey, wake me up when you leave," which was at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I laid in bed and watched anime for like an hour and a half.
Couldn't get that under
yeah.
waterboarding, bro.
Oh hell no!
It was initial D. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. It's car stuff.
Yeah, it's car stuff.
Isn't that how most anime is consumed? Laying in bed?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But
and one hand on my peepness.
That's a different kind of anime, Tom.
That's me with everything because I like that thing.
I had a friend in college who she called it. She didn't know the word hentai, so she called it boonanime. Which I think about every time. I think that's perfect. You watching that boonanime?
All right, we're 2 minutes in and we're already talking about hentai.
We're the worst ever.
I don't know even how. I'm trying to like.
We're gonna rock it. We're gonna our views on YouTube are gonna rock it, dude.
Yeah.
You might get demonetized. Actually, this is in the first 5 minutes.
You can't get demonetized if you're not monetized.
Oh my god! I forgot that. Yeah. Oh shit! Wait, it does? We can talk about that off pod. I feel bad about that.
No, it does not.
No, oh my god!
Not. Except for time is money. I mean,
money is time.
He's right.
Yeah, opportunity cost. That could be
having a dinner with Jay-Z right now.
That's true.
Speaking of time, Dom thought that his match this week took a lot of time. It is, and bear with me because there's a lot of names here, and
what a fucking segue, bro.
I am going to fuck up these names. Yeah. I guarantee it.
Brady's gotten really good at this, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Duende Azul, El Hijo del Espectro, Halloween, Caris Momomia? I told
Caris
you.
Momomia, I think, yeah.
And Manicomio?
Manicomio.
Or Manicomio?
It means like, I think the literal translation is madhouse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so he's like a crazy person with his it looks like his butt's out.
Anyway, all of those guys versus Los Power Raiders from AAA 630.95. Los Power Raiders are just Power Rangers. Let's just get that. Every time I refer to any of them in my notes, it is Color Ranger. That is it.
Of course, yeah, that is how you do this.
Manicomio, I referred to as Corey Taylor from the Iowa album.
He did have that mask.
Yeah, it's like this, because he has like the mask with like the hair. I think it's actually just his hair coming out of it. But
he's the only one without a cage match page. He was incredible here. I want to go watch all the Manicomio matches. He was hilarious.
I didn't even think about looking him up on the old Lucha DB.
No. Well, pretty much everybody in this match is somebody you may have heard of. Just in a
like gimmick. They became someone else.
Yeah, Caris Momomia. I'm pretty sure that's why Dom picked this one. Tell the people who that is, Dom.
That is the one who became the replacement Laparca after
Laparca Jr.
Yeah, he became Laparca Jr. and
he's great
cool.
wrestler. Yeah,
he's very cool, and I like him. I've been watching a lot of like mid card stuff as him when he was still Silly Mummy because I like monsters. I like the Monster Squad. Man, he was always like really cool, and he would just punch you in the face and like. Dude, I'll bring this match probably one day, but there's a match where he gets to a fight with a fan in the crowd.
That's
so
awesome.
he had something figured out.
Yeah, he has that also, crazy great brawl with Park. You know,
I have to see that. I have to see that.
It's long, but it's great. And he was a great man. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He was like, people remember that the Blue Demon Wagner feud, but he was like kind of the third, kind of like we were talking about with little Guido last week.
Oh, he was like
he was he was like a very he was a part of that feud, and his contributions were all incredible.
While you guys,
but yeah, I thought you picked it for the I didn't process. I was like, oh, it's the Power Rangers and like Laparca. Until I saw the other team, I didn't realize like, oh, it's like Monsters versus Power Rangers.
Yeah, so
yeah, dude, I thought that shit was silly, and because I like great. Monster gimmicks, especially in old Lucha, because there were just a lot. Because I don't know, it was silly back then.
The crowd was loving it, man. The crowd was loving it.
They were into it.
Like, so I'm currently looking at Manicomio's Lucha DB, and would you believe me if I told you that the 3 matches that they have videos for are all against the Power Raiders?
Yeah,
I'll probably watch that.
I wonder if it's a situation where like nobody knows who he was, because this is not like a long-lived. You know, the Power Raiders was not a long-lived deal. They just capitalized on Power Rangers being hot. All those guys were in another faction together, the Cadetes del Espacio, but so it may be a situation where like we just don't know who was under that mask for however long they ran the Power Raiders deal.
I don't know, because I mean, as you guys probably know, like Lucha Wiki is like down right now. I guess
it's like not stable ever lately.
Yeah,
which is fine.
No, it isn't. Fix it now.
It's fine. It's fine for what we're talking about here. But like, as current as this year, somebody using the Manicomio gimmick has been having matches.
Interesting. That's cool.
It's a cool gimmick, but like whoever it was a pro. It wasn't like somebody who had like 3 matches ever, unless it's like a Megumi Fuji level of prodigy, because he was perfect here. Everybody was great.
Now that I'm looking at it,
this was really really fun.
He teams a lot with like Halloween.
Yeah.
So
yes, I love Halloween, especially when he had the mask, because he was a little pumpkin, and I like that.
I wonder if maybe it's somebody that is usually related with Halloween. You know?
It's possible.
I don't think so. I just looked up Manicomio Luchador, and it just looks like a guy who just does like extreme stuff.
That makes sense. You gotta have a name like that.
Yeah.
You found more stuff? Anyway.
I don't know. People may have heard of who the Power Raider team is, but everybody's heard of Blanco, I think, right?
Power Raider Blanco.
Skyda. Yeah, that was Skyda.
Oh, that's who that was?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yep.
I feel like I'm learning.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had no idea that either.
He was like the Torimon trainer. He trained a bunch of people.
Wait, you don't know who Skyda is? Sky, whatever the fuck?
I've heard the name. I don't think I've ever seen a match.
Yeah.
You should. He's awesome.
I mean,
now you have actually.
I was gonna say other than this, yeah. But
and Blanco is really super sick in this.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
especially in the first part where it's just like the fun Yave. Everybody gets their turn.
So
he was really great.
I like that everyone gets their turn.
I'm gonna Power Ranger nerd out.
They're really nice to each other.
And you guys,
They are to start. There's a handshake. The mummy
There is a
handshakes
handshake,
the
yeah.
Power Ranger. Yeah.
you guys might hate my little Power Ranger nerd moment here. But so if
Go
there's
for it.
so there's both a Green Ranger and a White Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I know what you're gonna say.
So-
I lived it.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, does that mean that
I
they're
remember that, dude.
they are both Tommy? Like, is that
Yeah.
how does that work?
That was a big deal, man. When the White Ranger came on board.
So my I wrote in my notes, because I was like, this is midway through the match. I wrote, just now thinking about it, how are the Green and White Rangers here? Is the Green Ranger evil Tommy? And then he like,
I actually don't know jack shit about Power Rangers, so I don't. I don't
really?
know.
That surprises
Yeah.
me. All you
Ooh.
need to know is the Green Ranger was created by Rita to become a part of the Power Rangers and then like destroy
Rita
them,
Repulsa, call me.
and then like destroy them from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But then they like basically break him of Rita's spell, and then but because he's broken of Rita's spell, he like loses his Green Ranger powers. So then they like he becomes the White Ranger. So that's how that.
Now listen,
but that really
this
has
is
nothing
the
to do with
story about a blue thing, and all this shit is blue.
Yeah. Anyway, I told you it's gonna get Power Rangers nerdy for a minute there.
And there's
No,
a blue
I
one.
enjoyed it. I liked it.
Yeah, I fucked with that.
I got really into Power Rangers at a time in my life. And don't even get me
Dude, they're cool.
don't even get me started on how the Tommy character would evolve over the course of.
I still like Batman, bro.
That's true. The dude, there's I don't even know, like there's so much stuff that happens with this match, and like I didn't know who really anybody was except for Halloween.
Well, the little blue freak was Duende Azul.
Okay.
Blue Elf.
Yeah, Blue
He's
Elf.
Coco Rojo now. If you see like
Really?
now a Los Payasos match now, he's Coco Rojo.
I see. It feels like there's been several
Cocos.
There have.
Cocos.
Yeah, there have. He's the one right now, I think.
Gotcha.
He's listen, he is really good in this match too.
There's a lot of silly stooging. Like I like when they get up on the apron and then he bumps him and then Halloween is like laughing at him and then he gets bumped.
He gets bumped,
like,
yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. And Manicomio is like just pacing the ring apron the whole time, which
Yeah, he's
plays
like
into some very
Yeah.
funny spots.
he's like in the whole other corner and shit. Like
Yeah. But it is very funny how they shake hands and they do this like nice polite Yave until Halloween gets in.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Halloween
he just
says
starts
fuck
like
all that,
yeah,
yeah.
he's just like shoulder blocking and suplexing and head kicking and is he? I think that's after though. There's a part before where the gif you sent where he like Manicomio gets embarrassed.
Oh yeah,
And they're like hugging
calm
him
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
He's
hugging
almost
him.
a little bit like Leatherface.
It does look like a Leatherface mask, yeah. It's hard to tell because the video quality here sucks ass, and it sounds like the announcers are fucking underwater.
Uh-huh.
I had to put the subtitles on to
Understand
figure out who
who
the
was
captains
who.
were.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I assume the captain for the Power Rangers team was the Red Ranger. I'd hope.
Yes. Yeah. It better be. I'm writing WWE.
It better be.
It was him, and then Elio del Espectro was the captain of the other team.
Mm-hmm. Which it did because it ended between both. Which he was pretty vicious. I feel the whole time too.
He really was, but he didn't. He never got in the like Yave part.
Yeah.
He was the only one that didn't get a turn there. He was like outside, just being.
Yeah, like I feel
demon.
like he didn't really get to play in until like somewhere towards the end of the match, really.
But he was. I actually wrote that down. He was really violent.
Yeah, it's like it was
He's
like they were
definitely someone
saving
I want to
him
watch
almost.
more of. He almost feels like a precursor to current Defunto in a way because he's got his feetsies out and he's got the hair and the mask.
Have you ever seen the Kiss trio they had in
I thought
Triple A around this time.
you were gonna say the Kiss.
Like I
Dale
think
Torborg.
like
The
it's
band
like
Kiss. They were called
yeah,
Los Vatos
like-
Locos. Yeah,
it
and
was
they were
like Soul Rocker, Machine Rocker, right, and like Devil Rocker.
remember.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Well, maybe, but eventually that group turns into Kiss, and he was Silvercat, which was like the Peter Criss of the drummer of Kiss and Los Vatos Locos.
Do you know why I actually am familiar with this? Because there's the fucking Luchador Picudo. I probably butchered that, but he literally his whole thing for a while was just like, I have Kiss face paint. He had a lot of stuff with Burrito. And you know what's funny? Black Taurus started out as that like machine rocker, I think, guy.
Really? Like the current Beast Mortos?
Yes.
Gotta,
And I think they looked really cool. I think they looked cool. I can't even lie. Machine rockers. Machine Rocker, Soul Rocker, and then I think it's Devil Rocker.
Oh, okay. Now I see the thing you just sent to the.
Yup.
Machine?
Oh no, that's not Kiss, bro. What in the world?
Bruh.
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Machine.
This is exciting radio.
So Machine Rocker is the one on the right here, right? Yeah, I'll tweet. I don't know. I'll tweet these pictures in the morning. You know.
You don't need to. Who cares? But because they can look up Soul Rocker, everything.
But Machine.
God, these pictures are so fucking tiny. But
Machine Rocker.
This was Los Vatos Locos. Picudo was in Los Vatos, and Charlie Manson.
Oh my god!
Anyway, I thought he was in a fucking wheelchair.
I love that Charlie. I love that Charlie Manson. Like they're all very clearly trying to be
Kiss,
like,
and
Kiss,
then Charlie
Manson's just Charlie Manson.
Yeah, it's fucking just a weirdo, just a weird guy.
It's like if
anyway, all these guys are
awesome.
Like very good pros who hung around the AAA undercards forever.
Yeah,
because they were great, and they know like this is the opener, right? This is like the match to get the crowd going, and they really do it.
I think it's perfect. Yeah, like you're not gonna see a ton of stuff here that you've maybe it's not like things you've never seen before, but it's
a Triple Mania card, so they're going balls out.
Yeah,
they are. And the crowd is, like we said, loud.
I think it's a very fun, like just good example of what lucha can be, and a good like you said, kind of opener just to get the crowd rocking and rolling. This is I think it's Triple Mania 3, right? Isn't that?
Yeah,
Triple Mania 3C, and on this same card there is Super Calo versus Winners, who I think Winners becomes Abismo Negro.
Yes.
Which is
that's a mask match.
Little back to
we watched that on a call like a while back, right? Were you there for that, Dom?
I don't think I was there for that because I might have remembered.
I watched, so like you guys know this, that the crowd does not know this unless you're like in a Discord with me, but I've been watching a bunch of like early Rey Mysterio stuff. And he's in like a ton of matches with Winners, like a ton.
Yeah, there was just an era where I think they were just like pushing those guys a lot, like that whole. Was Winners part of like Cadets, Space or whatever that, or like the Vipers? I might just be talking out my butt. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a question.
He wasn't. I don't think he was in the Cadetes del Espacio. That was like Venom, Frisbee, Sky.
Disney Frisbee, yeah.
Yeah, Discovery.
Like,
and there's another guy with a crazy
awesome names, yeah.
Yeah.
Luxor.
Oh, dude, there's
Ludzor.
Yeah, Ludzor. Fuck yeah, dude.
There's a Ray match on this card. It's him, Santito, and Octagon versus Fuerza Guerrero, Blue Panther, and Psychosis.
I actually watched that. It was pretty good.
I was saying that's probably really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yep.
There's a point, not to get sidetracked, but there's a point where you forget how big Blue Panther was before he was an old man.
Yeah, especially.
I always forget how vicious he was.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say in the match, he lifts Ray up with one arm in a chokehold and just like keeps him there for like 30 seconds.
Like, I know it intellectually, but it's still shocking to go back and watch him just, like, brutalize somebody.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
gonna rip your fucking arm out of socket, bitch.
It's probably like more apparent too when he's next to guys like Psychosis and Ray, who are
A
small.
little smaller, yeah.
Yeah.
Psychosis is still so vicious in everything ever, though.
Yeah,
It's
a lunatic.
Yeah, anyway, that we're not talking about the match that we're actually covering here. Anyway, just go watch. Honestly, I've been like I said, I've been watching a bunch of like early to mid '90s AAA. It's so good, dude. Like
Guys, Lucha
Yeah.
on YouTube is really good.
Lucha,
Watch.
yeah, just watch Lucha. Like it's great, and this is I think a great example of it. Just I'm trying to kind of run through my notes here to try and like pick out some spots to talk about. One of the
There was the Blue Ranger when he did the plancha to the floor on Blue Elf, who was like laying on the concrete,
yeah,
and he hit like a over the top plancha on the concrete. That was gnarly as fuck.
El Coyote does that sometimes. To shout out
Yeah.
El Coyote.
one of my favorite non-wrestling spots is I don't remember who it was, but like one of the Power Rangers gets in and kind of does like the Power Ranger like karate moves, you know?
Yes.
And then like
And
right
then
after that,
Manicomio does it.
he does it, but it's like way sloppier, but it's so much
Yeah.
funnier.
But I wrote it down. It's fake wrestling karate is like the greatest thing ever.
Ever. I like when they all do the pose in the ring together because it's like, ooh, shit, this is fun.
Have you seen there's the Bash at the Beach Steamboat Austin match where Austin does he like mocks the Steamboat karate? It looks a lot like this.
I have not seen that, but I would like to watch that now.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
The let's see what else is. Oh, at one point I wrote Rangers getting bitched out right now.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
they get bitched out for a little.
Which I mean, I guess true to Power Rangers form, you know, the
they're
monster
little
has to
small Power
win
Rangers
for a little
guys
bit.
versus big
Yeah.
monsters. Yeah.
Yeah, they have their formula.
The
Power Rangers. Also, all the falls happen in the last like 4 minutes.
It's a
And
good
I
pace
don't
and flow.
I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, and also it doesn't matter, but I don't think they actually like consummate the first fall on the Power Rangers, because I think they only get one of them.
They might only get one of them.
Yeah,
I really
but it
don't
doesn't
remember.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I wrote it down in my notes, to be honest. But like, dude, none of it matters so much as like just fluid good lucha that you just kind of you're not worried about the falls and all that stuff. You're just kind of sitting there just enjoying the fun of it.
Yeah, it's a blast. And the Power Rangers hit like a sick taunt, like in unison.
Yeah, that's what I was
mid-ring.
talking about. Yeah, mid-ring.
Yeah.
You got the
I clipped that on Twitter a couple weeks ago and I got like no likes. So fuck you, Twitter.
Yeah, I should have sent that one out. We'll send that out from the podcast account because that was so fun. That was probably the loudest the crowd got.
Dude, they were so loud for this. It's just the opener.
I think it
was a perfect opener. So fun.
I think it's
definitely a high recommendation.
The White Ranger gets the submission finish there. I think is
it's like he puts his nuts on his head too.
Fuck yes.
Spectro. Yeah. Y'all ever seen that video? It's old of the. I feel like I've asked about this before on the pod of the Bama fan teabagging the LSU fan on Bourbon Street, the Crystals.
We've definitely never talked about this on pod.
All right. Well, that's like a. I think the guy ended up going to jail, which he should have. But it was like a. I think it was a Bama LSU game. Might have been the Sugar Bowl or something. They were in New Orleans, and there was like a LSU fan passed out at the Crystals on Bourbon Street, which is like have y'all ever been to Bourbon Street? Probably not.
No.
It's like the entrance. Like once you go past the Crystals, I think right after that is like the Hustler store. So it's like you go from America to Bourbon Street when you pass that Crystals. The dude was passed out at the table, and Bama fan teabagged him and filmed it.
So are you saying he was good to go to jail for teabagging him or for being a Bama fan?
Both.
Probably for
one follows the other, right? He was a bammer, so he thought it would be funny to teabag someone on camera. Anyway,
Speaking of
wrestling.
teabag,
Little nuts and balls.
speaking of teabag, Mortis gets his teabag rung in this next match.
Dude, that match
for
was
two.
so
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I like this match.
Mortis, it's always match of the week. Obviously, it's a WCW tag. Mortis and Wrath versus Ming and the Barbarian from WCW 9/14/97. I mean, not much you can say
Guys rock.
about any of these four guys. Wrath is like huge. Like he is humongous. Like he makes Mortis look small.
He's like what, 6'5", 280, something like that.
Dude, all these guys
Canyon?
make Mortis look small.
Yeah, but these are all steroid freaks. Have you ever heard the Shawn Michaels Barbarian story?
No.
Kevin Nash tells it on a shoot, and I think he said it with multiple wrestlers. It might be apocryphal, but he tells a story about the Barbarian would always get people to shoot, like to give him his roids, and he like dropped trow and laid on the table for Shawn to inject his ass with the steroids, and like he just could not get the needle in. And Shawn said, "I think you're full."
I think you're full.
Because yeah, Ming and the Barbarian, both two giant steroid freaks, and that's like, yeah, this is like, if you have a big man match now, they're like, there's like that level of irony, and everybody wrestles the same anyway, so it's like meaty men slapping meat or whatever the fuck Reddit shit that is. But this is like, it's just big steroid freaks hitting each other in the head and tossing each other around.
Yeah, I mean, they do make Canyon look small as fuck. And if I was around at this time, I would have been the biggest Mortis freak ever. I would have been like, bro, look at his cool ass fucking skull head. Man, what the fuck?
So I loved both these teams a lot. And like my perception of them at the time, which is perfect, was I did not see them in any way as like mid-card teams. I really thought they were like threats. A lot of that is how big and tough and awesome they were, and like how they worked. But you can hear the announcers how much fun they all had with this. So they always put these guys over like so huge.
I mean, Shivani is like talking about Mortis and Wrath like they are like they're next in, like if they don't win tag titles, they're next in line to like fucking both just co-own the world championship. Like,
and they should have. Do you guys know where they came from?
Are they?
Do you guys know the blood runs cold story?
No.
Do you know Glacier, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so they wanted, the idea was to have like a whole like Mortal Kombat division.
Oh my fucking god.
So Glacier did his thing for a while, and then he was attacked, but I want to say it was Mortis first.
We like Glacier over here, by the way. He's awesome.
Yeah, Glacier rules. And he was like presented as like this mysterious man from Glacier's past, and he brought in Wrath to help him. And then Ernest Miller came in to help Glacier. But that was like all they ever did with it was like that feud, and then they just like totally dropped it.
Well, there was your first problem. Was why'd you use, out of all the wrestlers you could have used, you went like Ernest Miller?
Dom, are you listening to this?
But Ernest Miller, bro. Miller, go watch Ernest Miller. He kicks you in the face with his feet. He's out, and it's pretty cool.
I have no problem with
Ernest Miller.
I'm just saying
he's the Johnny Cage. You gotta have like a regular karate guy.
Oh, he is. So is Johnny Cage. He's a good ass Johnny Cage.
I feel like he doesn't fit the vibe.
Johnny Cage would fucking suck. So yes, he does fit the vibe.
Well, that feud, they have, I think, 2 TV matches as teams, and then the pay-per-view match that we definitely watched the other night. And they're all fucking unreal. I would say Ernest Miller is probably the highlight of that pay-per-view tag that they do. But anyway, they totally dropped that. They just get tired of it. It's not getting over. It's like 2 years too late. You know how wrestling is.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody gives a shit about Mortal Kombat in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
But So Wrath and Mortis are just there. And so I think this is like the next thing they do is feud with Ming and Barb, who had been like in the Dungeon of Doom and the Alliance to end Hulkamania and all that, and are kind of don't have anything to do at this point. So they throw them together, and that's another. I recommend the TV matches before this too. They're just like this, but they're like 6 minutes long. So they just don't stop at all. They're just running full force into each other for like 6 minutes.
I love.
And then they had this at the pay-per-view, which is rare for both these teams. But I love all these guys. I was probably the biggest mark of all these guys was me for Ming, man. I thought Ming was like the most badass dude.
I kind of love Ming
He's pretty
too,
fucking
because he just
badass,
looks so crazy.
And he was like, yeah, he's just so believable too. Especially when you're like 12, you know, you see that guy and you're like, oh yeah, he is beating ass.
There's a moment where he's all when he does strikes, he's obviously trying not to actually knock people out because he's Meng, and he still manages to catch Wrath with like one right in the fucking face, and it's like, wow, that sucks. But it was awesome to watch.
He throws a chop at one point, and they're do it to Mortis, and they're gonna do like the chop kip up thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
But on the first one, he chops him, and then he like braces for the kip up, and Mortis just like lays there for a second. Before he kips up, I think he just like smoked him so fucking hard he couldn't kip up for a second.
Do you like when it just out of nowhere Mortis is coming at Meng, fucking? He open palm slaps him on the chest like Lucha Chop, and the whole crowd goes, "Oh fuck!"
He takes him down, man.
Yeah, he falls over. That must suck,
dude.
I don't know. It's probably scary as fuck to work these guys because if I hit him too hard, I think I might die.
Another
receipt.
Back to fake wrestling karate. Mortis is like a rolling.
Coolest,
he's like rolling fake wrestling karate. Like
Swerve Strickland.
Oh no!
Yeah, because he was Mortal Kombat. He was he was a pit fighter in the Orient, I think is what they
Jesus
said at the time, which is very funny. The Orient, because Glacier went to Japan and learned like a martial art that is like half karate and half pro wrestling.
Yes, in real life.
And he got a magic helmet.
In real life.
Well, in real life, he was a PE teacher from Georgia. But
well, that gives you powers.
Yeah, dude. Very powerful energy.
I mean,
but no, and Wrath is incredible too. Adam Bomb, Brian Clark.
Oh, he's
crazy athletic. Yeah.
Oh my god! I just made the mention. This guy, he didn't even look like super roided up in this match, but then later, oh my god!
Didn't you send a picture of Brian Clark today?
I did, yeah. I discovered today that he has a podcast.
So
and it looks terrible.
So I knew that existed, because I had seen him. Because he will live watch like wrestling, like the weekly wrestling shows. So like Raw, Dynamite, SmackDown. Like maybe he just does Raw and SmackDown. I don't know, but he does like he'll live stream him watching them on like TikTok. So I just like there'd be nights where I'm just like chilling, just scrolling through TikTok, and you'd come across him, and he like the same way he looks in that screenshot that you sent is the exact same way that he looks like all the time, which probably is to no surprise to you, but very funny. Like when you just see a guy in like straight black, like fucking early 2000s. Like sunglasses and a backwards hat and very clearly dyed black hair.
Yeah, he's like a veteran, like military veteran. He's exactly what you think he would be. But he was a sick ass wrestler who probably should have done more. And he shows it in this match. Like obviously he's very powerful, but he's really athletic too. He did that little second rope, elbow drop where he like twists in midair. He does like the big ass like.
Oh yeah, he does do that. This is awesome.
Yeah, he does not a tope. He does like a plancha. He does he's sick. More athletic than you would think.
Dude, the tag moves that they do in this match too, like both teams, like Ming and Barbarian do that like assisted power bomb basically.
The back body drop into the power bomb, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
is so good. And Wrath and Mortis, that was their thing, man. They always did that. They have a very short run, and like all the matches are on like WCW Saturday Night. But if you go watch them, you'll see something crazy and new. Like both from Mortis, he'll do something crazy every time that you've never seen, and then the tag team will do something crazy that you've never seen.
You called it like you called it I think just an assisted superplex. I called it an electric chair superplex. Because that's
that's more accurate.
Yeah, we're both right in that regard, but yeah, they do like, and it's the thing I alluded to, which is Mortis is up getting, trying to superplex I don't remember who they're even doing it to. Maybe Ming? Yeah, it's Ming because right after that is when Ming gets the hot tag.
No, it's Barb. They do it to Barb,
Is
and
it?
then Ming gets the hot tag. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can read my own notes. It's okay. But yeah, he's like got him like hooked, and for some reason Wrath comes in and like puts Mortis up on his shoulders, and then they superplex him. But then because they both go backwards, like Wrath's head just goes straight into Mortis's balls. Which I like.
Yeah, that's just funny.
I can almost assume that's just real. Like they probably just were like, "Oh, this will be cool," and then he takes the back bump and just headbutts him in the dick.
Yeah, then it actually.
And
happens.
he's just like, "Oh fuck!" Like, God.
Yeah, well, he does he does a big over the top sell, but as men, you do be doing that when you get hit in the nuts. You do like the Looney Tunes sell.
Yeah,
hey, bro, it
hurts. Because you're not thinking about it, and then all of a sudden you get whacked, and you're like, "Oh, I forgot that hurts so much." Like,
yeah.
Just.
It's very funny regardless. And then the Ming hot tag goes nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like double teaming him.
Yeah, which you don't get a lot of those, right? The Faces of Fear were a heel team.
They're
playing the babyface here.
Yeah, they kick him in the face like 3 times. It's awesome.
Just brutal big boots. But Wrath does too. He did like the jumping front kick big boot and like to took somebody's head off.
Dude, so awesome.
So
they're it's not like accidental. They're just from the opening bell, they just beat the tar out of each other.
Something we have neglected to mention to this point, which is that Mortis and Wrath are managed by James Vanderbeek, which is it's Father James Mitchell.
No, I do that every time. James Vanderbeek is
on
Dawson's Creek. Yeah.
What was his name?
James Vandenberg.
Yeah, fuck off. It's James Vanderbeek.
Which I hate that one because every time I just think James Vanderbeek and I can't remember what it really is. So I just have resolved in my mind he is just the Sinister Minister. Which this is his 2 pods in a row.
Bro, I was gonna say, is that the Sinister Minister?
Yeah, that's
it's. Yeah, and this was pretty much all he did in WCW, as I recall. He came in for Blood Runs Cold, and then they had nothing for him. I think he went right back to ECW.
Yeah, and then he kind of changes his look pretty drastically.
Yeah,
and
then he blows up the NWA's TV deal by doing a bump.
Yeah, true.
Yo,
he's done.
No, that's needed.
That guy has made a career of himself by just looking insane.
Yeah, because he offers nothing else.
No,
he's crazy person.
He just looks really fucking wild.
He's in fact, like, I guess for storyline purposes, like, he's bringing these guys in to kill Glacier, but like, he's really unnecessary.
Yeah, and
that whole thing, you could just bring the heels in.
And like he's not even, he doesn't like, when he is the sinister minister, he at least has like a crazy look. Here, he just like is like a normal dude who's like got a bald, like is balding with a ponytail and has a beard.
Yeah, he looks like he's a guy who worked at the video store
Yeah,
20 years ago.
yeah. He's like you could have pulled this guy off the street. Whereas like James Mitchell, you know, like I get it, like that's a crazy looking dude, but James, whatever you said it was, I don't know. James Vanderbeek is fine by me. If you, I don't know. Did you ever watch Dawson's Creek?
I have never seen 1 second of Dawson's Creek, but it was huge when I was. I mean, I definitely, it was basically contemporaneous with this. But I was watching this, dude. I was watching goddamn Ming throwing tongue and death grips and headbutt
two
kicks.
people at once, dude.
The only reason I know James Vanderbeek is he's also in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because he is supposed to be playing like the Jay character in the Blunt Man and Chronic movie.
I did not care for fucking Clerks at all.
And so
yeah, shout out Kevin Smith, one of the worst to ever do it.
Yeah, listen.
James Vanderbeek to me is Varsity Blues.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now that I watched that 1,000 times in high school. I was like 14 when that came out. That was like I guess this is probably not an experience that y'all had because the internet was already around. But like that was like the middle school hangout like movie because you had to put on a movie if you want to watch a movie, right? You can't just watch anything.
Yes.
It has to be something you have. So that was like every little middle school, hangout. We watched that after the pool party or whatever, Varsity Blues.
So like in my head, right? He the guy that stands out from Varsity Blues is Billy Bob and not fucking James Vanderbeek. Like I don't like I've seen Varsity Blues, like I've probably like
well, yeah, I mean it sucks. Bad.
Over a decade ago. Oh, I'd watch it right now, but I mean like
oh yeah, I mean yeah, those two things are they don't correlate. It's bad or I'd watch it. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Billy Bob, didn't he die?
I thought he lost a bunch of weight.
Did he?
Who cares?
Hold on, now I care enough. I want to.
All right, R.I.P. Billy Bob, and for real, R.I.P. Chris Canyon.
Yeah,
because you were awesome.
R.I.P.
He
did die.
He
did die in 2016. I wasn't.
Who is that? Mark Madden on commentary sound like a fucking dickhead fool.
It's Shivani Zabisco and Tanae.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's someone who he put the rigor in Mortis.
That's Zabisco.
I was gonna say, I think it's Zabisco. Yeah.
I love Zabisco.
Yeah, old ass man. Funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of death, somebody referred to my match as the death of Arshin.
Yeah.
There we go. 3 for 3, baby.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I was setting up the Billy Bob death thing. That's why I was going for it.
Awesome.
My match for the week, it is Aja Kong versus Ayako Hamada from Arshin. 12-3-2000. This match is a fucking ripper, man. Like let's be honest. The first 10 minutes is just Aja Kong beating the ever living fuck out of Ayako Hamada. Like it's just like she gets nothing.
If you've seen an Aja Kong match, you can picture it.
Yeah, and like I feel like it's probably more brutal just because it's because of it being Hamada and like it's like, oh, you're my trainee, like I'm gonna put you through it type shit.
This is one where like the big picture of it is actually very important as to what's going down here. And I would actually argue that maybe she beats her ass too much at the beginning.
Based off of the finish.
Well, but also it's like
out of each other.
Yeah, this is their second match in like 4 months. I think. Yes. And Aja is in the midst of like a almost 500-day title reign. And they wrestled in August, and Aja destroyed her. And Hamada at this point is like not. I mean, she was a rookie prodigy, but this is 2000. Like, she was getting a big push.
Yeah.
She had already had. She had already had a couple of titles, I think, just not the big one. And this is like the culmination of her push. Which, like, I jokingly referred to it as the death of Arshin, but it's kind of like,
well, that's what
that's
what the cage match
Aja's
said.
Aja's gone in like Aja's gone in like 3 months.
I was gonna say like when is Aja done and out?
Yeah, we've talked about when we talked about the Lioness match that we watched that she left because she didn't like the direction, right? Like, early Arshin is what everybody thinks of when they think of Arshin. It's like the almost like battle art style promotion with like Yoshida as the focus and Aja. And Rossi starts pushing, they try to do like a music group, and they start pushing Hamada, who is of course incredible, but she's like the style that she does is much more like just this Joshi style that everybody was doing at this time,
Yeah.
It's not, she can do all that other stuff, but she's, so I don't think Aja leaves because of Ayako. I just think it's like her huge push is like symbolic of that change in direction that Aja is not going for, and so she's gone not long after this. And then, Ayako quits less than a year later.
Yeah, because
she feels like she's taking the blame for all that stuff. So there is a lot like happening in the background of this. But I mean, like, in a vacuum, this match is fucking incredible. Although, what is with the AEW crowd here? They are silent for like the first 10 minutes.
Pretty quiet.
Yeah,
you can just hear every fucking smack and fucking.
Yeah, no, it's good for that, but it's like, it's almost eerie because it's like a full Kirkin Hall.
So like that almost deterred me too from bringing this as a pod match when I was like watching it initially, because like I enjoy a lot of Arshin, but I haven't seen all of it, right?
Hypervisual Arshin fighting primer.
But
that's
like
a playlist.
This,
yeah.
Is that a farter playlist, or is that somebody else's?
Yes, respect, farter.
See,
like, dude, you can watch, because it's like such a short period. You can like easily watch it all, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
Like the first, big Yoshida run is just unreal.
But yeah, so despite my neglect, I was like watching it to like just being like, this one sounds good, let's kind of see how it goes, right? And it's just like you said, that first 10 minutes, granted, I get it is an ass beating.
Yeah, maybe they're in stunned silence. Maybe they're thinking what I'm thinking, like, damn, she's getting her ass beat.
So yeah, maybe it is.
But like, it's also it's Aja. It's like a legitimate like top 5 all-time wrestler.
Yeah, and like especially
handing out a nasty beating.
It's maybe
on a very sympathetic, great babyface.
Yeah, someone who's like, if you've watched, even if you like, not even watched all of Arshin, but if you've at least like seen matches with her, she is like the babyface young up and comer who just kind of gets her ass beat.
Yeah, she had a lot of victories, especially early on, where she took ass whoopings and pulled out wins.
Yeah, like I'm
And I don't. Did people complain about the finish? I love the finish.
I liked it.
I don't know, quite frankly.
Okay. Well, yeah, I love the finish of this match. It's believable to me.
I mean, yeah.
She
Like-
not to spoil it, but I mean, she fucking knocks the shit out of her 3 times, right in the nose.
Smacking the dog shit out of her.
Well, like,
But it's somewhat jarring how quiet they are
I was
for most of it.
I was trying to check to see. I was like, have I ever brought the Hamada and Yoshida match from like I think it's like a year before this,
I don't think so.
where it's like Yoshida just kind of dog whipping Hamada around, you know? Like maybe it's just
Is that the Zion tournament match?
yeah, the final.
Yeah, that's a great match. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is literally just like it's just her beating her ass. Like
Yeah, but she's basically a rookie at that point.
she
At this
is.
point, she's already had the tag belts. She's like very clearly like rocketing up the card. She won Zion by beating Yoshida to get this title shot.
Mhm. And that I also like that match too.
Yeah, no, that's a good match too.
But yeah, it's like that is who she is. So like you would at least expect some like oohs and ahs, but at best you're kind of just
Yeah.
getting like the random Amada like
Well, there's something. I don't know if it was in the file or what, but like for the first 3 or 4 minutes, they keep hearing this sounds like somebody's like rubbing balloons together. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, a little bit. I think
Very
that's
strange
that.
sound,
I think
but it
that- I
doesn't
think
match
that's
up. Like watching a basketball game where they're.
Oh
screaming.
yeah. Like
Well-
the
And
freeze
also,
out
but
of
it's
the
so
episode.
quiet. Ayako is like, she's groaning like she's taking a big steamer.
I'm pretty sure the file I watched for this is different than the one you uploaded. Because
I just grabbed it from the YouTube one you sent.
did you? Oh,
Yeah, I just.
then I
Yeah,
don't.
bitch.
Because I feel like yours was better quality.
Well, that's VK.
Oh,
VK does the fucking dumbass upscale thing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that checks though. I
So,
mean,
I went behind the curtain. I like to download the matches and watch them on QuickTime, so I don't have to worry about fucking VK. But if it's a match that particularly looks like shit, I will watch it on VK before the pod because it does smooth it out a little.
mm-hmm. But yeah, like I enjoy the build of this match. Like for as much of like it is Hamada getting her ass beat, she starts like she never gives up. She's always getting the kickouts, and like as soon as she starts to kind of get some momentum, she gets like snuffed back out. You know, like she gets the like some German suplexes, and then like starts hitting lariats, but then just Aja just kind of like short arm lariat just knocks her on her ass.
I feel like she just punch her in the face sometimes, which is always awesome.
I mean, yeah, Aja's brutal.
That's brutal so hard. What a great wrestler. And she's trying to like scream and wake the crowd up and stuff. And I like the second Hamada come back with the Hurricane Rana, and then she starts doing those crazy slaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just
Back at the dog shit. I like when she's fucking basically uppercutting her. And
yeah when she's like on the top rope.
yeah,
So
and
she
even before that, she was like smacking her upwards.
Mm-hmm.
she gets her money's worth for sure. Like she takes a beating, but every chance she gets, she throws a receipt.
Well, yeah, and like
The best kind of wrestling is when you can see the through line of receipts.
Yes.
I really love the attention of like of Hamada learning that she needs to like get out of the way of the back fists. Right? Like
I like that she does dodge a lot, and then
yeah,
man, that's gotta hurt to fucking take so bad.
cuz she dodges two but then gets hit with a third. But then like Aja, goes back for more and then like she misses like 3 more after that. You know, like it's like it's a clear progression of actually learning your opponent and not just like no selling, which I think is, you know, lost in modern wrestling. We could make an entire podcast about that terminology. Um but one thing we skipped over, she does the Hamada goes for that like springboard moonsault,
Oh,
and Aja gets her feet up, and she just like takes straight
Fucking
boots to the
yeah,
stomach.
yeah.
yeah.
It's like a top rope acai from the apron to the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and it's heat-seeking chair
Oh
from
yeah,
Aja.
yeah.
It could not have been more
I was
perfect.
talking about the one when she gets her feet up, but the chair one is
Oh well, it's
brutal
right
too.
after that.
Yeah, they do both of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I was thinking about it today about like because I was watching a bunch of lucha. I was like, I feel like a lot of lucha offense they focus on damage to your back, you know, whereas like I feel like maybe here like in like Japan or maybe specifically Joshi wrestling, they don't focus, you know, it's not like a singular uh typical amount of offense, but she focuses a lot on the stomach there. And
Yeah.
dude, yeah, the heat-seeking chair out of nowhere is like that's really the point I think that like sold this match for me, crazily enough. Like that was like, all right, we're getting somewhere now.
Yeah. Well, then we get to the finishing stretch, which is just all bombs.
Mm-hmm. Which,
Huge, crazy Hamada punches.
oh
Yep.
yeah,
Toe kicks to the face, basically.
Oh yeah.
she like Haja goes for that like goes for a back fist, but it kind of ends up just being more of a back elbow. Just
Yeah, but it sounds like clanking two coconuts together.
yeah, she like hits her hard, but Hamada like
Bad.
still kicks out, and then I just love the like frustration of Aja just being like, "All right, I'm tired of you kicking out," and takes the gloves off, and then like just she hits the back fist, and Hamada's just like, "Nope, that's not even enough," and you get the 3
He was
spin.
like all forearm, so bad,
You get the
Yeah.
and like
you get the 3 spin kicks from Hamada, one of which she absolutely smokes Aja straight in the nose with.
They all three of them looked like it to me, man.
The,
She was deadly with those things.
but the second, it's the
Mhm.
second one I think specifically that like the first two, like yeah, she kicks her, but it's like in the side of the head, or like the first one she kicks her in the side of the head, the third one she kicks her in the side of the head. The second one, Aja's
it's like right in the fucking teeth.
dude, yeah, I was just like bringing her head back after like you know coming off the first one, and it's just yeah, right in the face, just bottom
Which
of
that's
boot.
what you have to do to slay Aja Kong, man. Jesus,
And then
she earned it.
I love too the way that she holds the pin, like having to like hold the foot down, like I need every last bit of leverage I can get.
That's
A
a
little bit
lost
of a
art.
flash pin. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy,
Such a simple thing.
crazy good build to the finish.
Yeah.
Um,
Sick ass match.
as you were saying, I mean, like uh, this match for Aja, you know, she's not here a ton of time longer. Um, let's see, when is the last time that she wrestles in
I think
Arshan
it's like
too?
February.
Yeah, so she's done by February 12th
Yeah.
is the last time. Which it looks like that is just for her to drop the tag titles. Really. So like that's like her last match is dropping the tag titles with Yoshida.
Yeah, it really sucks that little fucking piece of shit stole or ran her out of her own promotion that was so sick. I know they were having like financial problems, but that was the whole scene. You
Mhm.
know, was struggling. But man, it's a shame. If we could have had a few more years of Aja Kong, Arcean.
But I mean, she, pretty quickly just becomes a regular in Gaia, and
Yeah. I mean, we get a lot of great shit out of it from her. From her
which
personally.
I mean,
But
following suit,
Arcean flounders.
right? Like Hamada ends up going to Gaia and like O2, and
Yeah.
as things kind of progress as they do. I mean, it's so. Oh, that match actually sounds cool. Sorry, I'm just like looking at cage match. I'm doing the.
You're looking at Gaia matches.
No, I'm looking. Actually, I was like, what are the dates that Hamada worked in Arshan? And the last date she worked in Arshan ever, which is it's January 13th, 02. It's a UWA World's Women Tag Team match. It's Etsuko Mita and Mima Shimoda versus her and Fabia Pachi. That match
Maybe.
that match actually sounds
Yeah,
sick.
well, that's what happens when Lioness Asuka comes in, right? It's like the LCO and Asuka show. So that's unsurprising that that's who they. But yeah, it probably does fucking rip. LCO's great.
Yeah. Which
I
fun,
thought 3 very fun matches this week. A
fun,
very fun and easy week of watching.
funnily enough,
Fuck yeah.
you know who Aja and Yoshida dropped the tag titles to in Aja's last match?
Who?
It's LCO.
Rie Tamada. Oh, okay.
it's LCO. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was not going to be that obvious, but yeah, they were super pushed.
Yeah. It's just kind of funny. Um, yeah, I mean, great match. Obviously, I love it because I brought it, but I think it does all the good things right, you know. And
It's very stiff, so I like it and I care for it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really stiff, and it's 2 great wrestlers, so everything is timed perfectly. All the comebacks, all the murders.
Mhm. Um, Dom, it's time for the animal corner. Now, you said so. I put it down as blind mole rats,
Yes, that's fair. But
but
big giant blind. There's so like
I,
the
I
way I discovered it is like in the
yeah,
genus like Spalax. Spalax is like they're just like big hairy blind rats,
kind of
mole
looks like a
rats, and they're
Pokemon. Truth be told.
a little bit, and they're kind of ugly, and I fuck with them, and I think they're funny looking, and I really like that gif of the one looking crazy angry.
Hmm.
I'll send it. And he's fucking ah ah. It's really
Oh
good,
yeah, that you've been using that GIF a bunch recently.
dude. Because it's how I feel a lot of time, and you have to post that gif to Twitter specifically.
To twitter.com.
Yeah, that is a very Dom gif. X the everything app.
Yeah, yeah, fuck off.
And
Um,
yeah, no, they're cool animals, and they're blind, and they dig through shit, and they look like little worms from the top.
why is
How
Like,
scary
like
would that be to be like a medieval ass motherfucker and like encounter that in your garden?
I think you'd probably draw a really like shitty drawing of it, and then people like 100 years later would think it's like a monster.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, bro, it's just a fucking, it's just a fucking blind mole rat, the British worm.
bro, realistically though, like if you just times that by like 100, it would be a great monster. Like
Yeah, that would scare the shit out of me. They got little sharp little teeth and they can't see. So they're just rushing at you, biting,
yeah.
They're
Yeah,
unpredictable.
they're scared, so they'll attack and they'll bite you, and that's just gotta hurt. Big ass teeth,
Hmm.
big teeth ass.
Yeah, they're
Big ass teeth.
wait, so is there any other like any other species of blind mole rat than the.
There's like the giant blind mole rat. Or blind. Look it up, dude. Look
Oh,
it, dude.
the
Awesome.
Dom loves to give homework.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's not even like homework because you just learn about, bro.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest things you can do is just read about an animal.
Be like, oh shit, and this exists. And you know what I thought about for the first time? You know what I thought about? Back then, bro. On TV and shit, like those like special nature documentaries were probably the first time ever you saw different animals, and you were like, holy shit, that's real. There's no fucking internet, you know. You couldn't look that up. You probably just thought there's pigeons in the world your whole life.
That's
And
true.
that's what I'm thinking.
Very true. I love a good nature doc. Man, Planet Earth was huge too. Varsity Blues level. Just
What's
a
Varsity
decade
Blues?
later.
Can I ask? Can I ask what Varsity Blues is?
It's a movie. It's like it's based
It's
on
a
like a high
dumbass
school.
high school football movie with John Voight as like the coach.
Oh, okay.
James Vanderbeek is the QB. Some chick puts whipped cream on her boobies. I remember that.
Oh, I need to watch that.
They
Yeah.
what's the there's like house party stuff in there.
Yeah, it's just a bad teen movie from when I was a teen. So
Yeah.
but I was in college when Planet Earth. That shit was huge, man. Yeah, as you said, that's like that was the first footage of like a snow leopard in the wild ever. That was like a huge deal.
Yeah, bro, that's exactly like damn, like this is a real fucking animal, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, some dumb motherfucker had to go just like lay in the snow for a year and aim a camera at a cave.
Bro, I mean, that. I know to be kind with nature photography, you can't interact, you can't pet them, but sometimes, bruh, some of those animals seem so friendly. It's fucked up. And because you want to be the one who has special animal friends.
Yeah, you want to be like the
the special one. You want to be the one that's like, yeah, motherfucker.
You have a
The
menagerie.
the deer walked up to me. The seal fucks with me and not you. But then it's like you pet it.
Blind mole rat.
Yeah, the blind mole rat did not bite me. But then it's like you pet it and you get like several different like violations. Like fuck. Like I can't feed a turtle. Fuck, dude. I can't give a turtle a little chicken. Fuck.
Where are they found? Everywhere? Do we know?
I think it said like Europe and Central Asia.
Okay.
So I don't know.
We don't even have.
I think over here all we'd have to worry about are normal rats and like maybe naked mole rats from like Jill Possible. You look them up and you went ew.
No, I just thought about them and said ugh.
Oh, I thought. Wait, it's not Jill Possible. Kim Possible.
Jill Possible.
I didn't realize. I didn't think.
Jill Possible is like a bad it's like a bad spin-off. It's like a bad parody.
That's like the bank mascot. I don't know. TD Bank had a mascot.
I'm can I tell you guys something? Live on pod?
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, dude, this is a safe space.
I'm so glad you guys have been vamping because you want to know what I completely forgot to do?
Pick a cage match.
Sure fucking did. Completely I reassured Obby multiple times this week that it was my pick for the cage match game.
That's alright. We can take a week off to bask in my victory.
No,
another week.
You're not getting a bask in your victory. We're restarting.
You did it while we were talking about naked mole rats.
I did find somebody while you were talking about naked
Dom's
mole rats.
Animal Corner, you fuck.
My naked I was listening.
I was listening. Are you guys ready to move on to the cage match game?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So Obby did win the second series. Is that 2-0 for you now?
I think so.
Didn't you win the first one? I don't know.
I believe so.
Bastard.
So that means restart. Everybody is back at 0. And so as it goes, we just kept it going. It is my turn to pick for the cage match game. I did do it while we were doing the animal corner. I did listen to Dom. Don't let him lie to you.
Of course.
Where are blind mole rats found, bro?
He said in
Pop quiz.
Europe and Southern Asia.
Central Asia, bro.
Fuck!
You weren't listening.
Fuck, bro.
Close enough. Close enough. That's close enough. I would
That's
take that on
close
the
enough.
exit slip. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's like if the question's worth
He was
2 points,
He was kind of listening. Yeah.
if the question's worth
You
2
get
points,
half
you
a
give me
point.
1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll take it. Are you guys ready for the overall rating for your wrestler?
Yes.
Go.
It is a 9.72.
Holy shit.
This is Will Ospreay.
It is not Will Ospreay.
My fault.
Terry Funk.
It is not Terry Funk. All right, you guys ready for the first review?
Go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 10.0. One of the greatest
Terry
wrestlers.
Funk. I'm just kidding.
One of the greatest professional wrestlers to walk this earth. Lou Thesz, Buddy Rogers, Harley Race, Bret Hart, and this wrestler. A real shame that many outside of Japan will never know the true genius of their work.
Tatsumi Fujinami.
Not Fujinami.
Is this? Oh man.
You got more, Brady, or was that the whole review?
That's the whole review.
Okay.
I picked that one because I thought it was crazy that they just named off a bunch of wrestlers, and I was like, oh, you know.
That's a great first one. We know he's from Japan. Or they're from Japan. Brady's gone woke.
Is it?
What do you mean woke?
Brady's gone woke, bro. He's gone woke, bro. Is this like shit? Is this like Jumbo Saruta? I don't even know.
That's a great guess.
It is not Jumbo Saruta.
You're killing me here, Smalls.
Are you ready for the next review?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I also haven't seen that.
What if we
movie.
said no? What would you do?
I would stall until you guys said yes.
He'd be mad as fuck.
Again, Brady's becoming a real pro here.
It is a 5.0. Fine wrestler that has had many good matches, but there's something missing. Selling. Whenever I watch their matches, it's like I'm watching advanced AI art. Sure, it's impressive on a technical level, but there's no soul to be found. Somehow...
Kenny Omega.
No, not Kenny Omega. Somehow, they lack the charm that some of the more successful American spot monkeys have. I still respect them, and maybe one day I will get it, but it's not today.
Is this Swerve Strickland? I mean, like, I don't even know.
It is not. All right, now see,
My brain is mush, bro.
I kind of knew giving you guys the 5.0 would be like a little bit of a swerve.
Oh, I know who this is.
Do you?
I think I do, but read your third review.
All right. Let me find a good third review. Yeah, we'll just go with this one. It's a 10.0. This wrestler is one of the best wrestlers of all time, male or female. With a lot
Manami Toyota.
Yeah, it is. It's Manami
Toyota. I knew it was Toyota. Ah!
With a lot of 5-star matches.
Yeah.
Oh,
the selling thing and the robotic part, yeah.
Yep. So all gets 1 point.
I didn't want to guess it before the third one, but I was ready. I was ready to pounce.
Yeah, I get you. I was like, fuck. I was like, because I'm reading all the reviews here, and like every single
I told you Brady's gone woke.
Every single one are like fucking it's either like they say barely anything and give her a 10,
Or just her name.
or it's just like, oh yeah, she wrestled like great matches with like Aja Kong and
Yeah.
uh
I'm joking. It's actually really hard to pick. I have tried to do Joshi wrestlers. It's very difficult to find cage match reviews that don't, for some reason, like harp on the fact that it is a female wrestler.
yeah, that's why I kept saying they, because I was like,
Yeah.
if I say her, like it gives away like at least,
yeah,
you know. So
yeah. That's why it's. I don't know if we've done. This might be our first Joshi wrestler. It's like it's not because we don't love Joshi. Obviously we do. It's really hard to find cage match reviews that are just like not obviously about a Joshi.
yeah, like I'm just like clicking through, and it's like, I don't know. You see like the same. It's like I'm on Cerise right now, and like there's a 10, and it just says she's the best wrestler in the world, man or woman. Every single match feels huge.
Yeah.
Blah blah.
They have to say that.
The goat of
They
women's
have to say
wrestling,
that.
and she's only getting better. Like I could,
Yeah.
you could
They're
post that.
compelled to say it. You cannot just say like this person rocks.
I could literally like copy this, paste it over to Manami Toyota, and no one would blink a goddamn eye. Like,
So I got one big point, baby.
one big point. Hey, did
Fuck
you know
yeah,
that?
bye,
Did you
bye.
know Manami Toyota's background in sports includes basketball?
That makes sense, man. She's a freak athlete.
Jumping all around, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude of the week. I didn't even ask you guys. I just kind of took liberties on this.
I
one.
knew who it was going to be. That's why I didn't ask you even before the format. As it should be. It's correct.
Yeah, it is. It is my lovely, wonderful girlfriend, Sarah. I love you. I will make her listen to this later. By the way, just this part. I'm not gonna make her listen to the whole fucking podcast. She would hate me. But she is now officially a second semester med student, which is super cool. She's at least through one semester of med school, which is fucking insane.
Shout out, Sarah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Shouts
Thanks
out.
for letting us borrow Brady while you're there.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. She's literally home until the 5th, and I was just like, I had to be like, hey, like I will spend as much time with you, but I still want to record the podcast. And she was just like, okay. Like that's fine. Like, you know.
Shout out supportive partners.
Yeah, that's real.
Who understand the importance of male friendship.
And stupid ass podcasts.
Yes.
You have an email we got from Sir
do
Connor.
have an email, a good one,
real banger.
Food for thought. Much to chew on here, as always. It is titled "Moves" with 3 Z's and Kanemoto, who we talked about last week. Hey, File Under Fire dudes, glad my last email could spark some tag team wrestling discussion for your tag match centric episode. I also had some thoughts / info and some other stuff from the episode. First, the move that ends with the double pin in the Gran Apache and El Mestizo versus Escudero Rojo and Reyes Velos match, I believe is usually called La Tapatía in Lucha, but I've also seen it called a Romero Special or a surfboard in other places.
So,
second,
I want to interject real quick there. My blame goes to Joey Styles for me always thinking fucking moves are different. Anyway, go ahead.
I just can't ever remember names of moves. I don't know.
Yeah, me either, but
I don't have the bandwidth. Second, the jumping, spinning back kick, rolling soul butt, that guys like Otani and Kanemoto used to do, the one that lands around the chest / chin, is a move I don't really see anymore, and it feels like more wrestlers should be using it. I agree, Connor. It feels practical and violent, but still spectacular. And third, watching the New Japan match this week was probably the first time I had watched a Kanemoto match in at least a decade. When I was first starting to watch Japanese wrestling, I feel like he was a name that was pretty well regarded. But now, if I ever hear him brought up, it's generally to say how bad he is. This might be more of a question for Abby. It's not. I think we can all weigh in on this. But why do you think he seems to have fallen in estimation? Is it because the 90s New Japan Junior stuff is less acclaimed or talked about than it used to be? and now only the best guys, i.e. Otani from that era, get talked up, and the others that don't stand out are seen as middling or bad? Or is it just my personal perception clouding how I see the general consensus on a wrestler? As my taste grew and I started seeking out different wrestling and reading more wrestling reviews as criticism, did I just start being exposed to more people having a bad opinion of Kanemoto? Or did I just think Kanemoto was cool because of him hitting an avalanche reverse Frankensteiner on El Samurai? And he sent us the link to that, and it was sick.
Oh, you
And
did.
then why?
Yeah, I didn't
I'll
copy
send it
it
to
over.
y'all.
But yeah,
We'll
yeah.
tweet it out. We'll tweet it out too. And then when every single PWG show started having at least 10 Poison Ranas, did that dilute the coolness of that move for me? Anyway, sorry for the rambling email, guys. Thanks for the great pods. He has a PS, so you can consider the Kanemoto question. If you do start doing matches for the cage match game, it would probably help to shrink the pool of available matches. You could just do matches that have been brought to the show, for instance. You could also probably offer more hints, like maybe date and venue. Good ideas, all.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Definitely
think
good
about
ideas.
the Kanemoto question?
So, I feel like I can answer a little bit just because I don't have a ton of knowledge of a lot of those junior, like the 90s New Japan Junior stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because I haven't seen a ton of it, but I do think like it is one of the things that like if I see it, I enjoy it. But some of that stuff like I think there is some of that stuff that fell to the wayside if it wasn't like the huge names associated
Well, it's
with that
also,
style.
for you guys, it's really hard to watch old New Japan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was for me too, but like the Super J Cup tapes and all that stuff, like people really did used to love the New Japan Juniors a lot. So
Mhm.
that was something that like you would get on comps or people would wreck. But like, yeah, it's hard to watch for y'all. I mean, it's hard to
Well,
find
like
New Japan on the internet.
some of the stuff that I'm like immediately thinking is like stuff I've seen from comps. Like like
Yeah.
stuff with like Liger and guys like that. But that's kind of what I mean. Like I feel like there are some of those junior guys that kind of uh transcended just the 90s junior style.
I stay silent because I haven't watched it enough, and I'd probably love all of them.
No, I mean I probably love all of them too, and I also haven't seen near enough of it. But like, do you know what I mean, Dom? Like when I say that, like guys like
What?
when I say like guys like Liger, Eddie, um, even like Dean Malenko, like some of the guys that made splashes in other places that wasn't just that 90s New Japan era, like New Japan specific stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe like that kind of overshadows the guys who were proper like true 90s juniors like and were like only in New Japan. Guys like Otani, Kanemoto, like those kind of guys. Do you feel like I'm off base, Aubie? You would know more than me, but
No, I do. Connor, I think is closer to my age, and he's not wrong about that. Kanemoto like was in that group, right? And like people still talk about Otani that way. I think it is a combination of a lot of things. I think it is overcorrection to some degree, which is really common, right? Like you see that when somebody is maybe overrated for a long time, the pendulum can swing like way in the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think that New Japan Junior style is something that was really popular with like Meltzer and the work rate people, right? And that there's really kind of two strains of serious wrestling criticism in the history of the internet, and one is like that mode, and the other is like the DVR, the message board, like the Dean school, which has expanded past its original niche, and like a lot more people have seen that and like sort of tended to that school of criticism that is not so like moves, as he titled the email, and like work rate centric. And I think that the New Japan Junior style was so influential, and maybe not like all like that has been maybe detrimental. Like when we talk about like the mono style of wrestling, like how everybody kind of wrestles the same. That New Japan Junior style is kind of the template for that. It's like start out, do some chain grappling, work
I
aluminum.
just don't like when shit starts out slow. That's my only thing.
Well, well, then you would probably not love all the new. That's why we were talking about last week with that. That's like a really great, and like Kanemoto is cool because he is really stiff, and he does cool looking stuff, but he can be like the criticism that Brady was reading of Manami Toyota, I think can apply to him to some degree. So I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think, as Connor said, like the New Japan Junior style is less universally praised than it used to be. And then the part where he said, like, as he's been exposed to more wrestling criticism, and then that leads to that natural overcorrection where it's like, oh, I have moved beyond the spots and move style of and work rate style of wrestling, and I value something different, and this is like a poster child for that. So I'm just going to be dismissive of him out of hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like Misawa.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's been a sort of an overcorrection on Misawa.
Yes.
Yeah, because it went from
and Manami Toyota, right? Universally accepted. Dave, work rate, Scott Keith, all the comps.
It went from
Cabrata tapes that you buy are rated by that. Yeah.
Like Misawa went from being the goat of all goats, everybody loves him, and then like, 100 more people chime in and they go, well, like, I like Kobashi more, and
it's not even that. It's like that style of wrestling has fallen out of favor somewhat too, as it's been like copied and copied and copied and copied. And it's like if when you discover punk, I hate prog now. I want punk. Punk must destroy, King Crimson because it's bloated. And does that make sense?
Yeah, and like
to some degree. I mean, but for me personally, I mean, I'm probably fall victim to all those things. That's just human nature. But I just struggle to connect with him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just he leaves me a little cold sometimes. A lot of it feels like the great match checklist thing.
Honestly, this is great. This is like, yeah. What? Hold on. What was the jumping spinning back kick? I was like, I knew there's something else in this email that we haven't talked about. We kind of talked a good bit about like not Otani, sorry, the Kanemoto and the kind of 90s junior style, but the jumping spinning back kick thing, I think. So at least maybe to me, there's a reason why like that move in particular is one that kind of got left behind in a lot of these like people that kind of copied those movesets, is that it's probably a bit more karate based, which for guys like Otani, Kanemoto, probably like pretty natural. But for the guys replicating it in the US that would then become influential for like the entire current generation of American wrestlers, like, Super Dragon.
Suck my ace.
Super Dragon fucking like doesn't have the ability to do that spinning back kick. You know what I mean?
I think you just can't land on your feet off of it and then like backflip into the ropes and
do cool shit, but people should but I mean, like, it's not even, people should bring it back.
Yeah, it's cool to kick people in the face. And he's right. It's like a good combination of spectacular and like logical.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's not a major. I'm trying to think of people who do it. There's got to be people out there who do it now, but
It I don't know, feels like something like, I don't know, Kevin Blackwood would do, which means you would not watch it. Like
he wouldn't do that. He would do something where he could never mind.
thigh slap.
I'm not gonna hate. I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I like Kevin Blackwood, but I mean, I don't know. He's maybe one of the most obvious thigh slappers.
Yeah.
And I can say that as like somebody who will still, like, I don't know. I'm not a big harp on thigh slap guy. I don't care that much. But he is definitely one of those guys that does it. He's not alone though. But yeah.
No.
I'm trying
not
to think.
At all. Anyway, great email.
You know who actually? Another person that I just thought of that would most definitely do it, which is also somebody you wouldn't watch. It's fucking Speedball.
Nah, no way, dude. Because it ends with him on his back.
But
you have to do stuff that you can fucking chain together.
But I'm saying, like, he is the kind of guy that would do that kind of move. That, like...
Fuck you, Speedball. You're worse than Kevin Blackwood. Fuck you. Bitch.
I don't know.
And I'll say it to your face, pussy.
I don't have any...
Come to Alabama. Come to Alabama in, like, 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
Bitch.
In 2 weeks when you're gone? Actually, you'll probably be way closer to him. Because isn't he Canadian?
Of course he's Canadian.
Anyway, not the point. We're fucking... Great email, Connor. We all appreciate it. Yeah, I think... I don't know. Overcorrection in wrestling entertainment is very funny. But it's kind of like... I don't know. I do wonder a little bit, like... what happens in the grand scheme. Because, like... right now... I think no matter what kind of wrestling you watch... American, at least, it is very, like, spot by spot based. All has to be exciting. No slowing down. No, and like,
Yeah, and it's boring as fuck.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny that it's like, people bitch about the wrestling from like 20 years ago or 30 years ago when they like slow stuff down or whatever. But then it's like I watch, I'm not saying I would, but I'm like, if you watch like a Cody Rhodes match and he fucking hits his finisher 14 times and then the guy he's hitting it on kicks out, it's like, how am I supposed to believe that this is supposed to end a match? Like, he should be...
Who's your favorite AEW wrestler?
Yeah.
Dom, you there? Dom?
Yeah, I don't think you actually have to answer now.
I'm trying to think.
No, you're not. You're exactly right, Brady.
I don't think.
That's why we're never sending each other match. We're always sending each other as Lucha and from 30 years ago.
Yeah, because
I like Taurus.
Yeah, Beast Mortos is...
Yeah, Taurus is good. But he's in WWE.
No, he isn't.
Stop.
Taurus? Yeah, he is. He's in AAA.
No. The Beast Mortos.
Yeah. The other one.
Yeah. The real one.
One boyfriend of said Mercedes Monet.
Yeah. He's quite a life he's built for himself.
Yeah.
You can come to Alabama too, pussy. In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. I don't know what you're gonna find there in 2 weeks, but you can be there. I feel like, does any major company ever run like Birmingham or anything?
Yeah. It's more often you'll get it's Mobile now, but they'll run Birmingham and Mobile. There's a lot of like ruthless aggression era like smackdowns and stuff from Birmingham. I don't know about now. I mean, I couldn't tell you about now, but
I mean,
I know that they used to.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's like their.
But don't they do fewer? They travel less now, right? I mean, they were doing TVs from there, but like they're not doing a ton of house shows, are they?
Yeah, I think
not relative to what it used to be, which of course was insane.
I think WWE cut down on house shows a good bit, but yeah. Like, they're still doing them. I don't know if they're doing them in Alabama. I don't know. It's funny. They like come to St. Louis like once a year.
Alabama.
Yes, the famous song Alabammer. He's all let's come together.
Yeah.
Alabammer over me might be the pod. Might be the pod name.
I don't know. We got a lot of good ones this week.
I mean,
this is the one that we are going to be monetized after this one. It's that good.
Alabammer. Yeah.
Over me.
Right now.
If only there were any famous songs about Alabama.
That's the only one.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh, God bless. Anyway, if you got this far and you're laughing as much as I am right now, thank you for listening to the podcast. Once again, sorry it's late. I don't know. I mean, it's a Wednesday, which means this will go out Thursday morning. I don't know when we will record the next one, but like I said in the tweet, or if you haven't seen the tweet, a lot of life things going on. Obviously, like we kind of said with the dude of the week, my girlfriend's home currently, so I'm kind of trying to maximize as much time as I can spend with her as I can, and Abby is literally in the middle of trying to move halfway across the country.
Yeah. No, completely across the country.
True, completely across the country. Dom
is the king of New Jersey.
Yeah,
That's my domain.
Dom's running shit.
Yeah.
We're all busy. We're all doing things. So it may be a little bit infrequent here till probably like I don't know, middle of September-ish before we kind of get back on a regular schedule. But we're going to try our best. We're going to get you guys episodes as fast as we can, and no matter what, we will have high quality matches. That I know for sure. I think
I will make time for it always. It's too fun.
I know he's not going to listen to this because he always tells me that he's way too behind on the pod episodes, but we have talked about wanting to get like guys like Foos back on for another Lucha episode or stuff like that. So we do have some overarching ideas for episodes coming up. And we'll see you guys later. Remember to check out all the socials. Leave some comments. I was just looking at it. Please leave comments. We haven't had like a comment in like 3 weeks, and the last one was Floke talking about I think Mokochota Jr. or something like that.
Do you guys just not follow us?
Yeah. What the hell, man?
What's your problem?
So yeah, if you want to throw some likes, some comments, I can literally look at the analytics. There's at least 50 people listening to this on a regular basis. So that means that you guys should be like at least trying to do something, right? Come on, guys.
Be more like Connor.
Yeah, be more like dedicated, like a part of the pod, really. At this point, Connor.
Yeah.
I mean, we could almost. I don't want to put this much pressure on Connor, but we could almost consider him like give him a seg each pod.
Yeah,
maybe
we
we
should.
maybe
Connor's. Well, we already have Dom's animal corner, so we can't do Connor's corner.
Connor.
We'll workshop it. We'll
Yeah.
workshop it. Connor can come up with it. He's smart. He's funny. Let him do it.
Connor's opinionated. Kind of, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. We'll workshop it, baby. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Check out the socials, like, comment, subscribe. I already said all that, but I'm gonna say it again. And we will see you guys next time with 3 minimum really good high quality matches. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.